want people to be happy, integrity, by a family of beloveds, by a world that needs your love. Love is the only way to live that won't leave your feminine heart feeling unseen, ungiven, empty, and wanting. No matter how successful your professional life may be. You see, let's cut the BS. I want people to be happy. I want people to be happy. If you are an independent woman and you are genuinely happy by yourself, not wanting a man, not wanting relationships, not wanting kids, not wanting family, and you are happy to do this for the rest of your life, who am I to judge? Who am I to judge if that makes you happy? If you are a woman and having your cats and dogs and just being around them for the next 70, 80 years will make you happy, who is Hafiz to judge what makes you happy? I'm from the school of Gary Vee. I just want to see people happy. So whatever it takes for you to be happy, I want you to pursue it. The problem is the modern woman isn't given the opportunity to speak her honest truth about what makes her happy. What makes you happy? When you lay down at night, when you dream about your life that you've always wanted, what does it look like? What generally makes you happy? I remember I was talking to a woman at one point, and I asked her, I said, because she was a doctor, I said, and if a genie came up to you and said, you can be doing anything right now, I'll make it happen just like that, what would your life look like? And her response, wife, children, maybe working part-time. That's what would genuinely make her happy. You see, in the past, women say chauvinists told women, you can only stay at home. That's what they said in the past. Women can only stay at home. And women have to stay at home. And now the feminists say women have to work. They have to be independent. And I'll break down the word independent as we go on further. But my question to you women is, let's be honest. Because as I said previously, if you ever read the book Think and Grow Rich, it's on my list as well. Whatever you ask of life, it shall give you, not a penny more, not a penny less. So I'm going to ask you an honest question. And I want you to give me an honest answer. And let me tell you, however you answer this is how your life is going to end up. Go back. What is your number one desire, women? What is your number one desire? You can have multiple desires. I'm not against that. But what is your number one desire? Is it love and family? Or is it career and money? If God came down right now and said, Jessica, Alejandra, Zaire, Kiera, I will give you one desire. And if you had to pick one, what would it be? Would it be love and family? Or would it be career and money? You see, Women, what you got to realize is you can say whatever you want in the comments. It doesn't matter what you say in the comments. It doesn't matter at all. You can say whatever you want out of your mouth. You can say whatever you want to your mother. You can say whatever you want to your sister. You can say whatever you want on Twitter, Instagram. You can say whatever you want. Your heart knows what your heart wants. Your heart knows what your heart wants. Would it be love and family? Or would it be career and money? You see, women, what you got to realize is you can say whatever you want in the comments. It doesn't matter what you say in the comments. It doesn't matter at all. You can say whatever you want out of your mouth. You can say whatever you want to your mother. You can say whatever you want to your sister. You can say whatever you want on Twitter, Instagram. You can say whatever you want. Your heart knows what your heart wants. Your heart knows what your heart wants. So the biggest reason, in my opinion, that being an independent woman is so tragic is because they don't even want that. They don't want that. Most women, in my personal opinion, don't want that. If you ask them to choose between career and money and love and family, from my personal experience, most women want love and family. But the sad reality is so many independent women put love and family on the back burner. They spend all their time getting degrees, getting money, advancing the job. They're doing all these things, but I'm confused. If you want thing A, why are you spending all your money and time and energy trying to get thing B? That's why it's a tragedy. Because at the end of the day, you're not happy. You are not happy. That woman at 50 years old was not happy. She wasn't happy. You see, women live in a world full of men. And in a world full of men, most men are oblivious to women's mannerisms. Because most men don't pay attention to the details. But men who are skilled in the art of emotional intelligence, you can see a person's face, you can hear a person's tone, and you can see the stress, pain, and suffering they're going through. I've had so many girls DM me, if you go on their Instagram pages, they're living their best life ever, but they're miserable on the inside. So many girls in the comments, I don't need no man, hot girl, something, blah, 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 blah. But they're deep down wanting relationships so badly and wanting love and wanting a family. That's all they really want is a family. It's all they really want. But so many women, like I said, it just hurts me because you want thing A, but you're chasing thing B. Let's go back to David Data. One more time, Johnny. I need to read this one because that's too far. Shout out to Asner with the $25 donation. Appreciate you, Asner. Shout out to Uncomfortable Truth, $5 donation. Shout out to GNC Light. Appreciate you, GNC Light. So let's go ahead and read what David Data has to say next. Okay. So, you begin to learn to live with hurt. And so this is, remember guys, this is from his book, Dear Lover. It's a message he gives to women. So you begin to learn to live with your hurt and take care of yourself. If you can't depend on a man's love, then you can only depend on yourself. You learn to take control of your life, to guide yourself to your own destination. But something is still missing. No matter how successful your career or how comfortable your life is, and here's the part right there, you still yearn to be taken by a man's real love. To be truly seen and opened by your lover's penetrating gaze, touch, and profound heart desire. Secretly, you still yearn to surrender to a man who is worthy of your trust, but you have not met him. And worse, you have learned that when you surrender, open, and give yourself completely to a man, you eventually get hurt. In the rare moments when your debt is invited, your pain comes up first, and you often end up scaring your man away. So you begin to doubt love. You lose trust in men. You surround your wounded heart with shells of emotional protection, hopefully preventing more hurt. Your body develops tensions and diseases after years of not surrendering, not receiving deep love, not giving yourself entirely, as you long to do with every cell of your being. Like I said previously, it's so tragic because this is what women want. They want love and family. They want relationships. They want intimacy. They want men that value love them. They want connection. But they don't pursue that. They spend all their time, all their years, all their energy, all their efforts chasing a career which deep down inside won't really satisfy them. And then these women get to an age, and when they get to the age, what they realize is, I'm just not happy. I want more. But you know what happens? I need some water for this one. What happens? Like David Data says, after battling in the masculine world and chasing their career and all this money and all this stuff, they become so masculine. They have the walls of Jericho up that they scare most men away. They call themselves independent, and now a man asks, if you're so independent, where do I fit in your life? You don't need a man. Think about it. I don't need a man. I don't need a man. I don't need no man. So why should I come? Why should I be here? You're not inviting me. It's not a warm place. What do the liberals call it? Not a inclusive environment for men. So a lot of these independent women, they just by themselves. And you know where it really hit people the most, Johnny? Where? During quarantine. Oh. Right. During quarantine, that's where it hit independent women the most. Because what independent women could do back in the days, they could busy themselves with work, with meaningless activities with their girls, and just busyness. They love to be busy, always busy. Church, nonprofit, they just keep themselves busy. And the reason why they keep themselves busy is to silence the desires in their heart. But what happened during the quarantine is it caused everybody to stop. And when you stopped, then you're forced to deal with the noise. People are not doing well. Unfortunately, and I hate this, suicide's at an all-time high. People are not doing well because we were made for each other. We were made for each other. So Hafiz, are you telling women to quit their jobs, quit their careers, go back in the kitchen? Hafiz, are you telling women that they can't work? Hafiz, are you telling women that they can't pursue careers and build businesses? Are you telling these women that, Hafiz? No. No, 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 no. No one said you can't have a career. No one said that. Having a career is not a problem. Having money is not a problem. Having ambition is not a problem. Being successful is not a problem. Though there's nothing wrong if a woman does it, if a man does it, that is not a problem. The problem is you need to have a feminine balance. Too many women have view their femininity as weakness. They view their femininity as weakness. So they threw it in closets. They've locked it in cages. And they tossed away the key. But deep down, you are a woman. You yearn to be loved and to give love. David Data said you are love. You want love to flow through you, inside you, all around you. Yes, Johnny, they want that too. Pervert.
Penetrate your soul.
Yes, Johnny wanted me to tell you, ladies, to penetrate yourself with love. Freaking John Mark.
Penetrate your soul, man.
I know, I was just kidding. Yes, David Data said, penetrate your soul with love. You want the love. So to me, that is what I want women to do who desire it. Have the feminine balance. Don't let these feminists shame you for wanting family. Don't let these feminists shame you for wanting a husband, for wanting kids. Embrace your desires. Embrace your femininity. But going back to the original point, pursue what makes you the happiest. If you deep down inside, this is what blows my mind. If you really wanted family over career, why are you spending most of your time trying to get a career, not trying to get a family? I don't get, that's what I don't get. Like I said, if you are a woman and you don't care about family and love, if that's not your main priority, if that's somewhere way down the list, if you genuinely don't care about it, that's you. But I'm so confused with all the countless of women I talked to, I've coached, I've seen on tours, I've read their books, I've heard their stories. So many women who desire love and family, but spend no time pursuing it. No time pursuing these things that they really want. Pursue what you want, women. The chauvinist says you have to work. No, I'm sorry. The chauvinist says you have to stay at home. The feminists say you have to work your job. Hafiz says you have to do what makes you happy. One more time. The chauvinists say you have to stay at home. The feminists say you have to work. You have to be independent. You have to not depend upon a man. You have to do your own things. Hafiz says you have to do what makes you happy. When both you guys are bringing in the big bucks to make money and to climb the corporate ladder, are you